I noticed last March, I noticed the bumper balls coming at me when I was pulling down my string and crab pots. I thought they were just balls that were cut off. Got closer to them, and then I pulled up to it with my boat, and then I looked down, and it was a big old whale. First thing I thought was, holy cow. I was swimming down, and then it was coming back up with bumper balls, floating it back up, and then it was, swimming underneath the surface, probably like 5 feet or whatever. That's all the slack that was left on the bumper balls. So we ran up on it. The first time when I came up to the bumper balls, it came up, the whale was long ways. It came up bow, and once I seen it was a whale, I backed off and then turned the boat. So I came up to the whale with the bow, facing the same way, so the tail wouldn't come up, and hit the bottom of the boat. And if it did, it would, brush the bow and, come up instead of doing a full-on hit of the boat. Grabbed the bumper balls, pulled the rope on the boat, a couple times, and then it spooled it out and chased it down again and got the bumper balls. And I think it was 3 times. We finally got the whale all the way up to close to the boat, and then cut it right at where the grapple hooks were hooked onto it. I knew that, it was not to be long for that whale with those bumper balls, because it couldn't dive down no more. And 3 bumper balls actually wound tight and was getting closer to the whale. That it was a whole bunch of slack on the rope, but then going down, coming back up, it was twisting up and all the rope up, and it got tight to the tail. That was almost right at the tail that the whale couldn't dive down at all. Got him, I don't know, probably like half an hour, 45 minutes, I guess, from, because we chased her down. We chased her down for a while, when we even had the bumper balls on the boat, that we were following her. I was yelling at one guy to, right or left, and that we, following, trying to get closer to the whale as possible to get the rope free. I guess it was danger, it was danger if it was, if we could have got caught up in the rope, when the whale spooled down. We were out for 2 days or whatever, that we went around the clock, that I was sleeping when we were unloading, and that's when my dad came and asked my crew what the bumper balls were doing on the boat, and then they told them, and then that's when my crew members came down and woke me up, and found out that the whale people were trying to rescue the whale up down south, I guess. It was weird, because when, rescuing the whale, it was another little whale right alongside of it that we seen. And, I didn't really think nothing of it. I figured nobody would even believe it. The story that we got these bumper balls off the whale. Once we got in, I didn't think nothing of it, anymore. It's just one of those things that happen. Well, my biggest fear was, my crew member getting wrapped up in the rope when it was, because it spooled it out a couple times. The whale, it seemed like it was about as big as my boat, as long as my boat, if not longer. And my boat's 45 foot long, so it was definitely a big whale. Like I said, we think nothing of it when it was happening. Nobody was gonna believe this, But it was cool. I was happy to be there to cut the whale free.